But now, just breaking, right before I came on air, just breaking, Pramila Jayapal introduces legislation to repeal the pay-as-you-go statute. Co-sponsoring it is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Today, Representative Pramila Jayapal, co-chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, introduced H.R. 242 to repeal the Pay-as-you-go Act of 2010. Statutory pay-as-you-go, or pay-go, is currently law. To truly eliminate it, we have to change the law. Modifying the rules package is not enough. Quote, I have long been concerned about pay-go and its legislative implications, and earlier this week I received a commitment from Rules Committee Chairman Jim McGovern to waive pay-go for Medicare for All and other key progressive priorities. Taking it out of the rules package does not address the real problem, which is that it's a statutory requirement, said Congresswoman Jayapal. That's why today I'm introducing legislation to repeal pay-go and hold hearings immediately on why pay-go is bad policy and bad for millions of working Americans who deserve a bold, visionary, progressive agenda. Other original co-sponsors include I don't know who Pocan is, Congressman McGovern, Congressman Khanna, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Congressman Jerry Nadler, don't know Lee, don't know Velazquez, don't know Pinegri, Congressman Raskin, don't know Espiliat, Jane Schakowsky, Congresswoman Jane Schakowsky, I don't know Clark, Congressman Raul Grijalva, and Serrano Gomez, don't know you. So you got some progressive heavyweights there, all of them actually, co-sponsoring pay-go. And I got news for you folks, this is key. And let's see what Representative Ocasio-Cortez has to say about this. Here we go. Yesterday, we started a conversation with the rules package about ending pay-as-you-go, a political policy lacking economic merit that sabotages progress where Americans value it most. Healthcare, education, housing, and more. And climate change. Today, I'm proud to co-sponsor legislation with Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal to end it. And that's the legislation that I just talked about. So this is key. This is key. They are already taking it to Nancy Pelosi. This is basically, this is going after Nancy Pelosi and what she, not just she, but her donors hold near and dear. Because pay-as-you-go doesn't sound sexy. The majority of the country doesn't know what it is. But really, pay-as-you-go is one of the key legislative tools that the corporate Democratic establishment uses to act like they're being responsible and, you know, we're fiscally conservative. We're the fiscally conservative policy. In reality, it's just a mechanism that says, well, we can't do Medicare for all. You happy about that, Wall Street and Big Pharma? We're doing what you want. We can't do Medicare for all. We can't do free public college. We can't do a Green New Deal. We can't do. You mean Afghanistan war? You mean Syria? You mean Pakistan? You mean Somalia? You mean Iraq? You know, we don't have to pay as we go for that. But healthcare, yeah, we got to pay as we go. Oh, you know, free college, got to pay as you go. Green New Deal, got to pay as you go. Infrastructure, got to pay as you go. Heating for senior citizens, pay as you go. Social Security, Medicare, I think you're getting the hint. Honestly, pay-go is bullshit. The real issue is not debt and deficits. The government can pay for all of this. We have been lied to, and there has been a narrative and a brainwashing that we have to worry about the debt and we have to worry about the deficits. No, you don't. The government's already printing monies for us to be in endless war around the world. The government prints money for banks when they crash the global economy. Our taxes don't, and I've been saying this wrong for a long time, but now I'm learning. Our taxes don't fully pay for our endless war or the bailouts. The government prints the money, and they don't even physically print it anymore. It's like key codes. So, pay-go, tax cuts for the rich, yeah. So, essentially, I love what Ocasio-Cortez is doing. I love what Ro Khanna is doing and Pramila Jayapal, Mark Pocan, thank you. They are taking it to Pelosi by offering legislation. And they are going to be able to speak to everything I'm saying, that we can pay for Medicare for all. We can pay for educating all Americans. We can pay for a Green New Deal. And they're also going to bring up the fact, does PAYGO count for the endless wars? Does PAYGO count for bailing out the banks, which we might have to do again? Because if you haven't been following, there's going to be another recession, might possibly at the end of this year, and there might be another crash due to the student loan bubble. I'm extremely, extremely encouraged with them going after PAYGO. We'll see. Nancy Pelosi might very well try to sweep it under the rug, might try to talk like a fiscal hawk and say the Democratic Party, unlike the Republican Party, doesn't ignore deficits. But this is what Greece did. This is what the UK did in response to terrible income inequality, in response to people living paycheck to paycheck, and in response to incessant and growing poverty. They push austerity. Pay-as-you-go is an austerity measure. We don't need austerity in this country. By the way, it's not even a country. This is a corporation, the United Corporations of America. We don't need austerity. We need investment. If you invest in working people, if you invest in bringing back and investing in new manufacturing jobs, if you invest in clean energy jobs, wind, solar, renewables, you're going to have more people employed, more money in those people's pockets, and then more money going into the economy, and everybody does better. What a radical concept, right? What a radical concept. The bottom line is, I want to see more of Ocasio-Cortez, Khanna, and this progressive bloc taking it to Nancy Pelosi and the Democratic establishment on austerity like pay-as-you-go, and get into the national discussion. Enough with the obsession over the debt and deficit. The debt and the deficit are not the problems. The lack of jobs are the problems. The government can print money. And as you're going to learn in my interview with Steve Grumbine from The Real Progressives, which I'm airing Sunday, the government can cover these things. There is no debt crisis. It's a nonsense thing that plutocrats put out there to strangle spending and strangle investment in the proletariat. That's what's going on.